Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cameesha. I actually forgot to do an intro for this video, but nonetheless, let's just get right into this video. Whenever I have lash extensions on, the first thing I do is go in and brush them so they look good throughout the process. And then I like to shave my face whenever I have hair on it. This is going to help you with such a flawless base. If you have hair on your face, I highly suggest you shave it off. The next thing after is that I do my skincare. When you have dry skin, make sure you are putting moisturizer on it because this is going to make you have a flawless base as well and doesn't lead to like any dry patches of like foundations or anything like that. So just make sure you're doing your skincare before. The first thing that I do is my eyebrows. This takes really long. It honestly takes about like 10 minutes, but I just go in with an edge control and I just brush my hairs up to get that effect that I'm looking for. You don't need brow freeze. You don't need any of that. Once you have edge control, they'll do the exact same thing because your eyebrows are hair as well. So this is me just trying to figure out the desired shape I want from it. The first primer I'm going to go in with is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. It is infused with rose water, watermelon, and it's overall used for hydration. Because I have dry skin, I like to go in with hydrating primers to really help and create that flawless base. The next primer that I'm going in with is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primers. And I just tap this into my skin to really get into the pores because I do have small pores around my cheeks and kind of where my nose is. So I really like to tap it in so it's being pressed into the pores. Now that my eyebrows are set, I'm finally going in with my NYX eyebrow pencil and I'm just going in lightly to fill in my brows. I don't really go in harsh anymore because I don't like that look. And then I'm just going to go in with my LA Pro Grow concealer to carve out my brows. I am now going in with this brush that doesn't have a name. I've actually had it for years, but I'm just going to go in and blend out the concealer so it's not as harsh for when I put on my foundation. Okay, now I'm going in with my foundation with this foundation brush just to put it on my face, not to blend it out, but the foundation I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. If you have dry skin, you want to get luminous foundations because they will look better on your skin. And I'm going in with a damp beauty blender to blend this all out. Make sure you're getting your neck so it is matching way better. And then I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm just going to put the concealer in the places that I want to pop and accentuate. So that's going to be my under eyes, my nose bridge, my chin, and under my nose and my forehead. And I like to let this sit on for a good minute so I can get the most coverage out of it. And then I'm just going to go in and blend it out with my beauty blender. I also wanted to add that please, when you're putting your concealer on or blending it, blend it upwards and not down. If you blend it down, your face is going to look long, unless you want that, but it's going to stand out a lot. And that's why a lot of people have problems when it comes to highlighting because they're not blending it out properly. I am now going to go in and set all the places that I've highlighted, and I've gone in with the Kat Von D setting powder in the shade Translucent, and I really do like this powder. I feel like it's so slept on, and the powder is so fine. It blends your makeup in so nice, so I highly recommend this powder. After I press in that powder, I'm going to go in with a different powder. This is the I Heart Revolution powder in the shade Banana. I'm going to go in and bake my face. And I like going in with this one. I don't know what I'm going to do after this is done because Ulta doesn't ship to Canada anymore. But it's such a good powder and I love it so much. Okay, so I don't contour my face, but I do bronze my face. So I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe bronzer that I love so much. This is my holy grail. I'll never get rid of it, but I'm just going in to my cheeks and bronzing those. And then I do under my chin, and then I do my forehead. And then I'm gonna go back in with the translucent powder and just carve out the contour so it's just more defined and more neater. With my nose contour, I go in with a different one. I go in with the Too Faced Born This Way powder in the shade Cocoa. And I like to go in with the Too Faced one for my nose specifically because it's more warm and it's not as harsh as the Morphe bronzer that I use. So I just go in with two different ones. And then I'm just gonna go in and I'm brushing off all the powder off my face. And right now I look a little like white and powdery, but that's all going to be fixed in the end. After I brush off all the powder, I just go back in with my bronzer to give my face back more warmth because right now it just looks a bit white. And then I go with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray to spray my face the first time because I spray my face twice. And I just let that set in. And then I'm gonna go in with blush. The blush palette that I use is the BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease palette. And I love it so much, it's so good. It comes with 3 different blushes and 3 different highlights. So if you're on a budget, I highly recommend this palette because I think when I bought it, it was $10. So getting all of that for $10 is such a steal. And I just put this blush on my nose and my cheeks. And I love putting blush on my nose. It looks so good. It gives you like that cold effect when your nose is like rosy. And then from the same palette, I'm gonna go in with their highlighter. I go in with the shade Gold, and I'm also putting it on my cheeks and my nose bridge. And then I put it on my Cupid's bow as well. After that, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Powder. This is in the shade Medium 2. And I'm gonna go in to just under my eyes to give my under eyes more of a brighter effect. And I love this powder, it's so good. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my blush to make sure it all looks like neat. And then I'm gonna set my face one more time with the All-Nighter setting spray. For my lip combo, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe lip liner in the shade Vibes. And I really like this lip liner because it's so smooth and soft and it goes on so good. And the pigment is amazing. It lasts a long time. And these are only like $5. So I always stock up whenever I am running low. So I'm just lining my lips with the Morphe pencil. For my lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Mega Matte lipstick and in the shade Bare All. And then for the lip gloss, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. You can honestly go in with any clear lip gloss. This one isn't special, but I just had it. If you remember in the previous clip, I had the heatless curl rod thing in my hair. But when I took it out, it was honestly so embarrassing. I don't know what happened. So I'm just going in with my curling wand and I'm gonna curl my hair. And before that, I also went in with some hair serum just to give the hair back some life because it was kind of dry. But I just let these curls on the wand for a good 15 seconds. And then before I drop them, I put it into my hand so they can cool down. And I'm just gonna do that for the rest of my head. Okay guys, this is the finished look and how everything turned out. If you guys are interested in any of the products that I use, they'll be in the description box down below. so you guys can check that out. And I like how I curled my hair. I'm just kind of really sad that the heatless curls didn't work out, but nonetheless it still looks good in my opinion. I'm still like, I'm obviously not a professional, but this is why I curl my hair so often, because I want to get to that level. So if you guys have any tips on how I can make my curls look better, let me know, because I'm open up to opinions. So this is going to be the end of today's video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.